The following match schedule. Quarter-final. With quarter-final chart. Last 4 matches. And top scorer. Argentina U20 World Cup 2023. Below is the schedule for the quarter-finals. World Cup Under-20. Sunday, April 6, 2023. National Team of Israel vs. National Team of Brazil. At 1 a.m. At the Estadio San Juan del Bicentenario Stadium, San Juan. Next, the Colombian national team vs. the Italian national team. At 4 o'clock in the morning. At the Estadio San Juan del Bicentenario Stadium, San Juan. Here are the last 4 matches. Israeli national team. The Israeli national team lost versus the Colombian national team, with a score of 1-2. Next, the Senegal national team drew versus the Israeli national team, with a score of 1-1. Then, the Japanese national team lost versus the Israeli national team, with a score of 1-2. Next, the Uzbekistan national team lost versus the Israeli national team, with score 0-1. Next, here are the last 4 matches. The Brazilian national team. The Italian national team won versus the Brazilian national team, with a score of 3-2. Next, the Brazilian national team won versus the Dominican Republic national team, with a score of 6-0. Next, the Brazilian national team won versus the Nigerian national team, with a score of 2-0. Next, the Brazilian national team won versus the Tunisian national team, with a score of 4-1. Here are the last 4 matches. Colombia national team. The Israeli national team lost versus the Colombian national team, with a score of 1-2. Next, the Japanese national team drew versus the Colombian national team, with a score of 1-2. Then, the Colombian national team lost versus the Senegal national team, with a score of 1-1. Next, the Colombian national team lost versus the Slovak national team, with score 5-1. Next, here are the last 4 matches. The Italian national team. The Italian national team won versus the Brazilian national team, with a score of 3-2. Next, the Italian national team lost versus the Nigerian national team, with a score of 0-2. Next, the Dominican Republic national team lost versus the Italian national team, with a score of 0-3. Next, the English national team lost versus the Italian national team, with a score of 1-2. Here is the quarter-final chart. World Cup Under-20. The United States national team will face the Uruguay national team to qualify for the semi-finals. Next, the Israeli national team will face the Brazilian national team to qualify for the semi-finals. Next, the Colombian national team will face the Italian national team to qualify for the semi-finals. Here are the top scorers. World Cup Under-20. In first place, Cesare Casadei from Italy, with 5 goals. In second, Oscar Cortés from Colombia, with 4 goals. In third, Marcos Leonardo from Brazil, with 4 goals.